Okay, let me end the song. You know what the best Mario song is? Let me get you guys the best Mario song ever, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. The best Mario song ever created. Let me max out my volume. Are you ready? Here we go. Alright, let's get some actual music in the background. There you go. The volume about there should be good. Alright, today we are 3-marking the Object 268 version 4. I've already played it a little bit. I just did a video on the V4, so my mark is already up to 56%, so this shouldn't be too challenging. It's only 224 XP to 3-mark this vehicle, which makes it one of the easiest tier 10s, in my opinion, to 3-mark. I was going to do the 4005 tonight, but my 4005 is only at like 4% mark, so I'll get that as well in the future. But yeah, we're going to be playing the V4, and we'll see how it goes. Battle. While we watching his intro, he will be playing his first game, more than likely. Well, not yet. Okay, now I am. So technically, yes. Okay. I watched Scrooge today, which is the... I didn't watch Scrooged. I watched A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. It's pretty good. Anything with Jim Carrey is usually good. Except for Kick-Ass. That was a pretty bad movie. Kick-Ass 2 is pretty dang awful, I'll be honest. Found the Easter egg in the minigame. And then what? The Easter egg still doesn't do anything. I don't even understand what the hell Wargaming's been doing with it. So we got a mouse spotted already. I'm still just moving up. Very common position for heavies to go is right over here. Oh. Oh, come on. Dang it, dude. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Boom. Nice. Track him. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Alright, well, nice shot into the mouse. This 140 literally can't pen me. And honestly, I don't think the mouse can pen me either. It's got some of the worst premium pen. Yeah, he's smart enough to not waste his time on me. Now I'm just gonna go for the turret. I was thinking about APing it, but why even waste my time? Nice. Easy shot. Of course he damages my ammo rack, dude. It's the only thing I didn't want him to do, and he managed to do that. Well, I got the kill. Oh my god. Back up! Okay, we're good. Oh no. Of course. Of course! He flanked all the way around. Amazing team, as usual. Thought you were marking the Kron next? I don't know. I was gonna do the Kron, but I guess I did the V4 instead. I don't think the V4 is really going to be a challenging mark, to be honest, Arch. I mean, I'm at 3,600 damage in this game, 3 kills, and that put me up 6%, so we're already up to 62%. I just don't really think this is going to be a challenging 3 mark at all, so I want to get this done first. I don't know what happened to our team. We had decent players, but evidently all of them just sucked and died. What's my favorite Christmas song? Oh, it's obvious, but I can't play it because it's copyrighted. But it goes. See if anybody can guess it. Bum, 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 bum. Two Karos platooning. How exciting, dude. I love fighting Karos every single game. Okay, I'm gonna try and support the heavies. They only have 2 heavies, though, so we'll see if they even go this way. Thankfully, the V4 is decently fast. Don't ban Froggy. Who's Froggy? I don't see a Froggy. Grinding the VZM at tier 7. Any tips? The tier 7's pretty mid. The tier 8 is actually pretty good, so my advice is play the tier 7 in game modes, and then once you get to the tier 8, that's when you're gonna be doing okay. Okay. Am I dead already? Is this what we're doing here? Okay, well, we got bounces at least. Okay, yeah, dude, yeah. Okay, I'm cooked already. This is really fun. This is really, really exciting. I'm gonna be flanked, aren't I? Oh my god. What an amazing game. Oh, my reload was so long because I have a freaking damaged loader. That's why. Well, this team is not a great one. There you go. I'm about to have my first internship. Good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, we finally got my repair kit fixed. Nice. I mean, we're not doing bad, but we're definitely not doing amazing either. Hoping the 4005. There you go. That's exactly what I was hoping. Nice. Okay, the Faust pens that shot. 838, it's pretty nice. Faust misses. Well, we are cooked. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do when you're in a turretless tank destroyer against every single player on the enemy team. I was hoping my 183 wasn't going to get high rolled by the 4005, and then I'd be able to help him out, but he died. Well, we did 3,500 again. We got 254 XP, which is still way over the mark XP required. And we have now gotten our first gun mark on the vehicle. Teams are really bad, but we've gotten our first gun marks. So that's nice. There you go. Only 2 more marks to go. Two-tell? Oh my god. Not the two-tell. Why did people have to stream snipe? I don't know. But sucks for them, I guess, right? Okay. Here we go. W mods for what? Not knowing Christmas songs? Skip the tier 9. I don't actually mind the tier 9, the TNH VZ51. I think it's fine. It's not the best tank, but it's not a bad tank either. I like Jingle Bells. I think you'd like Jingle Balls, Hannah. Let's be real. I made the joke before, you failure. Even though you typed it out, I still beat you to it in the future. Nice. I'm so glad they buffed the accuracy of this thing. IS-4's thinking about it. Oof. There goes 693 off you. Ah, there it is. The grill shooting me. Of course. They never miss. They're always the best players in the game. Alright, goodbye. I'm not moving from this spot. I know that grill's back there, and this is the only safe position. Now I can move up. I knew it. Oh, gun. Oh, gun. Sometimes this tank is great, sometimes it's not. That was one of those moments where it was not great. Dang, dude. Oh well. I don't know where the 183 is at all. Ah, of course. Alright, we cross that with no issues. Gonna put on my reactive really quickly as we cross this gap, and we aim it on the enemy 183. There's one pen. Now the 183 is probably gonna try and pin my roof, but he didn't, so good job. You're cooked, dude. There you go, nice 715. And I back up over here. I need to wedge my roof up, because the roof is the biggest weak point of this vehicle, so if he hits the roof, I'm cooked. There you go. Perfect. 3,300 damage, and we got 2 kills. Pretty good game. Maybe at some point, we will remove the stream delay. We'll try a stream without the delay. I think most of the people that tried stream sniping aren't doing it anymore. So that's the good news. But it is still pretty annoying. Either way, we went up 2% again. We got 224 mark XP in that game, which is the exact amount we needed to 3 mark. I don't understand that, though. I did 2 kills, 3,300 damage, and killed a full health enemy. And that only gave me 220 mark XP. Yet this game here, I did 3,500 damage, 0 kills, and went up 3% mark XP. That makes no percent. Like, no understanding to me. But maybe I'm just a goober. Okay. Did they buff anything in trade for removing tungsten from the Yag? The Yag basically got nerfed. For some reason. I've looked at the changes, and it doesn't really make sense. I am speed. David N5. Indeed, it is David. Dang. Oh. Yes, there you go. That's where the V4 feels great. Damn, when you're able to get a shot out like that, it feels so freaking nasty. Holy. Oh, yes. Oh, V4, thank you. Oh, it's working today. Is this guy gonna try and cross? Oh, he is. Nice, 624. Put on my reactive, put on my adrenaline. Ooh, 219. You got me really good. You are so lucky, dude. Oof. There's a lot of health off you. It'd be nice if my Lorraine didn't just get in my way and, like, force me to drive out this far. Yeah, what are you gonna do, E6, huh? What are you gonna do? I can tell you what you're gonna do. Nothing. Yeah, goodbye. Boom, boom. Poo, 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 poo. Poo, poo, poo. Get out of my game, fool. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we got the Ritter, and I don't know where the 4005 is. He was last spotted over here. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, nice shot into the Ritter. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, Ritter. 5,000 damage, 2 kills, we assisted. Pretty good game for the V4. Yeah, you freaking goober. Pretty good game, we went up 5% on our mark there. We got 320 XP, so that's pretty good. So we're up to 72% now. Not bad. If we can get like a really crazy carry. I think my highest damage that this account will show, yeah, is in my V4 actually. 9,200 damage. It's not the highest damage I've ever done on this account, but the thing is that Wargaming only counts like the last 2 years of games. So anything before that, when I do have an 11k in the Tortoise, it just doesn't ever show up, unfortunately. I have a picture of it somewhere on my old iPad. I'm watching you while grinding the VZ. Nice. It is a very, very good tank. I haven't posted my video on it, but I actually consider the VZ55 to be like the most OP tier 10 right now. It's ridiculous. With double gear oil, it can comfortably chill at like 45, 46 kilometers per hour. And when you pair that with the fact that the vehicle also has a double shotgun with 920 clipping potential, it's pretty wild. The new line is slow? I don't think the line is actually that slow, to be honest. Thank you very much for the donation. Okay. Okay. I think we hit that. It hit. I think it penned is what I mean to say. The V4 got an accuracy buff on the latest change, so it's actually pretty accurate for what it is. Okay, well that player's cooked already. Nice! Big juice, big juice. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the Progetto and the KPZ. I'm gonna put on my reactive. You guys can tunnel me all you want. I do not care. Waste your DPM on me. I do not care. Yep, bounce. There you go, 730. It's 2,000 damage. Plus the blind shot, so actually closer to 2,700. Be nice if these players weren't directly in my way. There you go, nice. Might be dead from the Yag, but I'm gonna head this way. We should be okay if we go this route. Maybe not. Let's aim it on that Yag and just pray that they don't pen me. Oh, they didn't shoot me. Nice, there you go. Sweet, we've been doing pretty good this game. 3,300, and that's without the blind shot, so we're actually at about 4,000 damage right now. You can't kill me even if you want to. I got reactive. Yep, there you go. That's what a reactive armor does to a Kampfpanzer heat shell. Bye-bye. We did pretty good this game. We got a kill, we did a lot of damage, and yeah. The V4 is kind of a bop, I have to say. Now that the gun actually hits its shots and it has AP standard, it's kind of a bop. We went up 4%, 5,049 damage. Yeah, the V4 is just, it's really chill. We're up to 76% now, so we have less than 20% to go for our 3 mark. Because you wanted to know, let me go check what the changes to the Jagdpanzer were. Germany, VK, Jag. So the Jagdpanzer gained 50 horsepower. Its aiming time got worse. Its on-movement dispersion got better. Quite a bit better, actually. That's nice. And the dispersion got... Oh, the dispersion of the Jag. You ready, guys? The dispersion of the Jag went from 0.364 to 0.393. So the Jag got about 30% less accurate and worse aiming time. All for slightly better on movement dispersion and 50 more horsepower. Yeah, no, the Jag literally got a flat nerf. That is a flat nerf to the Jag. I mean, with refined gun, you are now sitting at 0.316, which is not great. Your aiming time got worse. It's actually insane that Wargaming just flat nerfed the Jag. And they didn't give it any buff. No buff. No buff to anything apart from 50 horsepower. Oh boy, good job, Wargaming. I'm glad that it lost tungsten. I won't lie. I don't think the Jag needed tungsten. I don't think it was good for the game that it had tungsten. But at the same time, I think that what Wargaming should have done is they should have given this tank, like, gear oil or something. So at least it could have gone, like, 34. And it could have been able to reverse at, like, what? 17? No. 15. Or no, 16. Either way, it would have been a lot better. But, yeah, Wargaming kind of screwed the Jag big time. I don't understand that at all. I really don't. VK72? The VK72 is not too bad, actually. First of all, it's a very low mark XP requirement. It's only around 245 XP, right? Let me double check. It was 245. It might have actually gone lower. 243. So it's one of the lowest XP requirements for a tier 10 heavy. The 100 was 244 when I marked it, so it's a very low XP requirement. And then when you pair that with the fact that it still hits hard, and it actually got buffed in the latest update. A lot of people don't realize that. First of all, it got better penetration. The average pen of the AP went from 254 to 257. It's pretty nice. And the gold went from 330 to 338. It even got an HE pen of 81 to 84. And then the whole on-movement dispersion, hull traverse dispersion on move, went from 0.21 to 0.18. So it actually got just buffs all around on the pen and the on-move dispersion. And when you pair that with the fact the vehicle already has tungsten, I think the VK72 is pretty good currently. Being aimed in fully increases RNG for shell damage. I don't know what that means, but bad idea. I don't need to fully understand what it means to know that that's not good. The problem is, there's always people that are like, oh, it should be like War Thunder where you have, you know, act perfectly accurate as long as you aim well. But, like, you can't do that. We don't... The 183 would just shit on you. We don't want tanks like the 183 that sit still to have 0 dispersion. That would be the dumbest decision ever. You'd be able to pixel snipe people across the map. Like, that's ridiculous. Dispersion is a balancing factor. The problem with dispersion is it's also luck-based sometime. There you go. Nice. 678. I'm going to sit right here for now. Really? Can our team... Oh my god. 3 tanks on this 4202 and not a single player has killed him. Are we being real, guys? Okay. Alright. I'm going to put on my reactive and... There you go. Nice 574. This 57 can't really reverse fast here, so we can just kind of chill here and... There you go. Yo, guys, I wonder how many tanks on the enemy team are going to try and pen me in the back of the map. Make your bets in the comments. How many players are going to camp? Ah, it's a G-Sor the tank. Of course it is. Yeah, frickin' back off, trash bag. There you go, nice. Da, 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 da. I'm doing okay still, to be fair. I just didn't realize it was a G-Sor the tank that was just spamming shells at me across the map. I don't really care, though. Their team's already done. Their whole game's over. We have the T-30. Boom! 692 into the rear of the T-30, tracking him, putting us up to 3,300 damage already. The thing is, that G-Sor, first of all, should have gone bridge. No clue why that G-Sor in 322, pretty good player if they're in that clan, decided not to go a good position. Okay, and boom. There you go. Thank you for the kill. 3,700 damage and a kill. Pretty good stuff. I could have gone for the G-Sor, but I kind of figured that with 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks on him, he would have died pretty fast. Would you gun mark the Cobra? At some point, yes, I will do the Cobra. Oh, there you go. 3,700. We got 240 XP this game. Not a lot, actually. I don't understand that, how we only got 240 XP this game, but we went up. 77.62 now. So, not bad. The worst TD is the 183. I think statistically, the worst tank in Blitz right now is possibly the Waffenträger Alpha 100 in terms of average win rate. It's not a surprise, it's a piece of trash. Let's see, tier 10. The lowest performing tier 10 in Blitz in terms of relative win rate is the Project Marat, actually. Yeah, so we can see here the lowest win rate tanks. Murat, then it's the Leopard, the Lion, the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, and then the Waffenträger F1. The 183 is actually not even that bad of a performer, which is kind of wild when you think about it. It's ridiculous, actually. Did Femboy ever get his thing? Oh my god. Thank you for the donation. Or if you donate $50, you can get one too, Key. Or Kai. I always forget your name. I think it's Kai. Kai does Blitz. I've gotten you in a couple of my games. I actually had you in one of my battles yesterday in the 114. Boom, 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 boom. This poor E5. Bro, what are we doing, VK? Almost bled me health, and you missed the shot. Freaking trash, dude. Nice. Bro, this VK is... Are they in platoon? Yeah, of course they are. How did the Yag get up the hill? I just noticed that. 4005 spotted, which means I should just be able to push up. There you go. Goodbye, E5. The fact that people have to load gold to pen this thing is really what allows it to be so strong. Actually, the Yag's on the hill. So that means I should just be able to cross this for free. Well, we'll see. When I say free, I mean losing 670 health. Oh. We're gonna move this way. Am I dead? Yeah, of course. Whatever. It was a bad play for me. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't even know the Yo was on the hill, to be honest. I don't understand how our team allowed them to get up the hill when we have a VZ and a 60 hull down here. I don't actually understand that. And we have a 183 overlooking it. But yeah, I did not realize the Yo was on the hill. That screwed me over. I was totally fine taking a shot from the 60. Because I would have been able to deal with that. But the Yo being on the hill just completely screwed me over. It's fine, though. We're going to win. My god, these VKs are actually the worst players I've ever seen, dude. Oh my god, wow. That is, that's really impressive how bad they are, actually. If we lose, it'll be because of these two guys. 100%. Like, holy bad. Of course, our VZ jumps. Oh, good shot. 60. Is this winnable? Yes. Are we going to win? We'll see. As I said, these BKs are pretty freaking terrible, so. They should have made the G-Sor 4-shell autoloader. 3 seconds to reload each shell for... No, we don't need more autoloaders. While the G-Sor may be OP, it's not a tank that necessarily scares me. Wow, we did win. We did win. I got a little lucky I ammo racked that 60. That definitely boosted my damage. We probably did close to 3k. Let's see. Yep, 3,200. So, yeah, that ammo rack saved us. If we didn't get that ammo rack, I would have been really low on damage there. Well, we wouldn't have been low. We would have been like 2,600, but it would have been a lot less. So, I'm happy that at least I got an ammo rack. Not a bad game. We went up another 1.57%. We're almost at 80% on our mark now. Yeah, as broken as the G-Sor is, I really don't think it's going to be as overpowered as a lot of people think. In a skilled player's hands, yeah, I think it'll be insane. Like, I'm averaging 4k in it, but I think the average player isn't going to do that well. It's only got 320 alpha. I actually had a really fun time playing in the Stridsvon. I had a really, really fun time playing in the Stridsvon K yesterday. When are you making a name reveal? There's some people that already know my name. I have said it on channel before. That platoon's really cringe. E6 and a 5A. The 5A I'm not too worried about because it can't reliably pen me, but the E6 definitely can. Oh, that shell went high. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. Of course. What even shot me? I don't really think that this 5A can reliably pen me. Oh, I guess he can, and not only will he hatch me, but he'll roll 475 with the hatching shot. My bad, dude. There you go, nice pen. Oh, the mouse shot me. I'm not fixing my repair kit. I'm waiting. Okay, nice. Get a bounce from you. And this Rhino really wants to tunnel me, dude. I don't want to be hit by the E6. I'm going to put on reactive just in case. That E6 is hard tunneling, dude. Oh, the 5A's dead? Nice! 650 pen into you. Beautiful. I'm doing a pretty good job of bleeding them out right now. Alright, if I chill here, I should be totally fine from the mouse. Yep, there you go. That was, pretty bad RNG right there. You gotta be honest, that was pretty bad. I hate this game. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Fuck you, Wargaming. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. Oh my god. 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 My god, I'm going to murder myself. Oh my god. Thanks, Wargaming. just can't. I can't. Okay. Oh, I already... whatever. I'm not going to watch it again. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. I can't with this game, dude. I always find it funny. I start streaming the 268 version 4, and then we have 2 V4s against me. I feel like those are people watching the stream. I need to make it so you guys can hear the donations again. I turned that off because Living kept donating annoying things. It was distracting me. I got the Steyr. Steyr's a nice tank. The Steyr. Waffenträger. I'm Christopher Walken. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, great. What is that garbage? I'm going to... Okay. It's very skill-based. I'd like Wargaming to tell me how I'm supposed to counter a hull-down concept. Oh, come on. Pretty useless so far. Oh, come on, game. Please, please, Wargaming, please. Please work with me here. Please, 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 please. There you go. Finally, dude. It's not that hard of a shot to hit. Of course, that guy's dead. Oh, God. I should use my reactive, but I didn't. Didn't think he'd pen me, honestly. What? What? What is that? Oh, this gun, dude. Oh, it's so troll. Okay, there you go. Nice. That player's gone. Okay, there you go. Nice. Concepts over there, which means I can move over here. There you go. Nice. That's pretty good. I don't think the mouse can actually pen me, so I don't really care. Yeah, just block me, dude. That's really freaking helpful, you piece of trash. Oh my god. This mouse is a piece of work. That's all I'm gonna say. This mouse is a piece of work. Way to go, mouse. Block me and take the kill. We're in trash. I did fine. 3,000 damage, 2 kills. If that mouse didn't block me, I would have been able to kill the V4. Hello, Space. Yeah, you guys don't know something funny? Space messaged me this morning. And then didn't get on! You better. You poob. Nice Christmas cards, though. But still, you poob! Space was like, you gotta be poob today! And then I said, what time? And then he just never got on. Well, we went up 2% on our mark, up to 82%. Not too bad at all. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alert box? I think it's this. There you go. I've unmuted the alert box. Now when you people donate, I will hear the donations! HE Splash does it? I don't know what I'm reading. Oh, guys. We have Jose Antonio Gomez Stern in the no camo unequipped VK72. Oh, boy. He put an attachment on this tank, but forgot about the camo. Oh, God. That's something. That is definitely something. Nice. The Kron does not have a lot of gold pen, so it will actually struggle to cut through me. This is where the V4 does so good. Oh, and then sometimes it doesn't do good. Interesting decision from the enemy Kron. Basically killed himself. Nice. I should out-reload the C3. Well, I didn't out-reload him. I also didn't pen him, so I guess that's 2 L's for me. Oh, frick, dude. He turned the last second. That sucks. I can't believe that. He turned the last second and the shell went into the gun mount. Oh, well. We're not going to do a lot of damage this game. Nice. Okay. Actually, you know what we could do? Okay. Braun just pushed me. I hit you. I hit you. I hit you. I hit you. I fucking hit you. Is that what you just said? I hit the Kron. I hit the Kron. I hit the Kron. Let's go watch that back, guys. I hit the Kron. Did you just see him? The Kron just said, I drove into him. That's what he just said. Even the CS63 understood why I was angry. Let's go watch that again, guys. I hit the Kron. I hit the Kron. Okay, let's see me hit the Kron, guys. I hit the Kron. I hit the Kron. I hit the Kron. Thanks. Thanks, bro. I hit the Kron. Bro's in sniper mode like a freaking retard, not looking at his teammates around him, drives into me. I hit the Kron, apparently. Good job, dude. Good job. I hit the cron. I cannot believe these humans. That's the kind of person that rear-ends you in a car accident and then says, oh, well, you were stopped. What? I'm at a red light. What do you mean? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Space, that freaking igloo meme you sent me is wild. Oh wait, no, you didn't send me that. I'm gonna send that to Space. That's actually hilarious. I love getting pushed by my teammates. That's really fun. Space, how could you? Yeah, exactly. I don't trust this team at all, dude. They have 2 pretty good players in Platoon. What do I get? I get this garbage. I'm gonna shoot myself sometimes, dude.
Try one. The booty tickler 69 donated 2
that
Canadian
WZ is so freaking lucky, dude.
Boy TS so tough. Mango 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 mango.
Thank you for the mangoes, big boy. Nice. Pretty terrible roll, but I still penned it. Okay. 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 Can't with this freaking game, dude. Yeah, good job. Yeah, of course you freaking pen it, dude. You're that good at the game. Ah, this game's pissing me off, dude. Get out of my game. Actual garbage. Alright, there you go. He pressed the fire button, which means I can aim on the mouse. Oh, the gun, please, please, just work. Every time we're at the end of the game, the gun's like, no, I don't want to hit my shots. Oh my god, it's gonna give me a freaking aneurysm, dude. Oh, and I don't have the gun to press and hit him, so I gotta turn all the way over here, aiming on his lower plate. There you go. Thank you. Ah. I can't with this game, dude. I can't. Sometimes the V4 makes you literally want to kill yourself. I cannot believe we bounced that freaking T100, dude. We still did fine. We got 282 mark XP, which gave us our second mark now at 85%. So we're doing totally fine. It's just this gun. This gun, dude. It's bad. It's bad sometimes. It's a lot better than it used to be, but it's still pretty bad. Did you send me that, Space? I don't think you sent me that. Feel like I suck at using shells for certain situations. What do you mean by that? Concept 1B, because every single battle, there's a concept now. IS-7, and a Mil-2, and an M5-Yo. I'm gonna ping that way. I'm going town. I mean, we've been winning games. Those straight players got completely handled by me. That's the thing about the V4, is that it's so good at dealing with anything. Even if the gun sucks, people just waste their time on it. Like that T-100 just sat there trying to shoot me in the track wheel over and over because he couldn't pen me. I got it in the rear earlier today, not even kidding. So you actually got your booty tickled? I'm not seeing anything here. I put the pot of gold on this tank for luck, but I'm not getting very lucky. I hate to say it. Okay, keep on going. Oh, you friggin' penis, dude. I'm not poking until I have a shot. Yeah. Was not happening there, 4005. I am no fool. There you go, nice. Not sure what you were shooting at there, Sheridan, because there was very clearly a wall. Nice. I can't tell if that Sheridan was calling me a moron or if he's commenting on his own play being bad. I'm hoping he was referring to his own play. Alright, there's 856. Do get shot in the rear once, and shot in the rear twice. We love the concept, dealing 730 damage in half a second. That's good for the game. Most definitely, that was a good balancing decision that Wargaming made. Oh, 4005's going this way. Okay, he's dead. 688, we love the 4005. That tank's good for the game. Put on my reactive, although I don't think it will save me. Nope. If we gotten one bounce, it would have saved, or not a bounce, if it had low rolled, it would have saved me. Well, once again, we did fine. We should win. This Sheridan is pretty useless, but... Okay, yeah, ignore the 4005 so you can go for the concept, Sheridan. It's a great play. Yeah, ignore the 4005. Good play. I really hope the Sheridan dies to the concept. I think it would be hilarious. I do think it would be honestly hilarious, but this concept is not very good. Neither is the Sheridan. PW Ape. PW Ape. What? What is this? This Sheridan is the biggest crybaby I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. What a loser, dude. I definitely did top. I only got 269 XP for that game. We did fine. We still went up. And we're at 86% now. Yeah, I mean, we did totally fine. Don't understand what this guy's crying about, dude. Get better at the game. Stop crying. If you're at, like, an actual level like I am, then sure. You can complain about your teams, but holy crap. Guy's crying that the concept shot him. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, we can do the battle pass as well. Claim. Week 19. Nobody see a Giat anymore? No, not really. So far, we've been having a pretty chill experience in the V4. There have been a couple shots that have made me want to rip my scalp in half, but, I mean, that's just the V4, you know? That's just how it is. If you're driving this tank and expecting it to work in your favor, you're driving the wrong tank. This tank has a gun which will troll you 80% of the shots you fire. But it makes sense because you have really good armor, high alpha, good DPM, good pen, reactive. Like, there has to be some sort of balancing factor, so the gun is the balancing factor, 100%. Nice. There you go. Easy shot into the BZ. That should have penned the minnow. That was pretty on point. This is what I mean, though. Like, when the V4 does get into a position where it can dominate, the thing's pretty insane, you know? There you go. Obviously, they do have the minnow there, but the tank really doesn't scare me. Especially that we've taken off most of his health. Yeah, 400, that's it. I mean, think about that. The alpha damage on this tank just hits so hard. Oh, we got the concept, though. Yeah, good. El Bozo. Okay, we get a bounce. I mean, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do against a Yo. These double shot autoloaders really ruin the game. They really do. Because, like, I really don't understand how you're supposed to counter it. Like, the concept's fine. The concept doesn't have a lot of pen, and its damage output isn't anything insane. I really don't know how you're supposed to counter a double shot Yo just rolling up to you and taking 800 of your health off with 2 heat shells. Like, I really don't know what the counter is to that. I also don't know why our 140 backed off the hill. We might actually lose this. Our team's pretty freaking awful. I over-aggressed. That is 100% on me. I should have not done that, but I still did fine, so I don't really care that much. I just got greedy. There you go. Yo finally gets the kill. You figured it out. If the problem with this game is the 50B and Yo never moved up. That minnow was not a threat, and they sat there and stared at the minnow for 8 years instead of moving up. And because of that, nobody did anything, so it's just cooked. I also just don't understand why that 140 backed off the hill. They were totally fine to hold it. But oh well. But yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about the V4. The armor just doesn't work a lot of the time. Everything can just pen you with premium shells nowadays. And especially like the Yo, it has really good premium pen, so... Wow, 140, you're really good. You've managed to bleed all of your health, and in return you've done nothing. That's really impressive. Wow. Yeah, these are the teammates we get, dude. I mean, I even distracted the hill, and our team still lost. I don't even understand that. Usually when you back people off the hill, it gives your team the ability to move up, and then they get crossfired. But no, instead we get the Yo losing 1100 health, and then poking the 60 and losing... Oh, never mind, that 60 is pretty bad. Wow, that 60 is really bad. I legitimately believe if this 140 did not suck this bad... There you go. Yeah, if this 140 didn't suck, we would have won. 100%. Not even a question. Like, this would have been a very easy win if this 140 was not on our team. Yes, good job, 140. Goodbye. I don't know why he backed off the hill. As I said, the 140 controlling the hill would have been such an important play, and he just backed right off. Not saying that I made an amazing play, but I did 4,000 damage, so I did more than I needed to, you know? That's the thing I always say. Like, there's always people that are like, oh, you could have done more in that battle. It's your fault you lost. Like, no, it's not. I did 4,000 damage. Even though I did over-aggress, I did 4K. And I killed a full health BZ-75. I basically killed the Minnow. I shot the Yo, like, and the 60. Like, I did my job in that battle. I did the distraction. I did my plays. And I did all of that damage in the first 2.5 minutes. The fact that I deal 4K, sacrifice my life for the team, and they still can't, in return, get a victory out, shows just how bad the team was, you know? If I'm doing over 3K, it does not matter if I die. The team should be winning, right? That's how I look at it. That is how I look at it. I should not be doing 4,000 damage games and having a defeat. Either way, we still went up on our mark percentage. Oh, my back is very itchy. But we still went up on our mark percentage, so it doesn't matter too much. We've been doing totally fine in the V4. Have I already 3-marked the 4005? No, I hath not. I do plan on marking it, but just not yet. There's the VZ. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude? Yeah? Okay. Proud of you, dude. You're camping in a freaking Type 5 heavy. Dog shit. I can't do anything. It's physically impossible for me to make a push because of where the VZ is, so I basically just sit here and do nothing the entire game. Because if I move up the 140, it'll just shoot me. Isn't that fun? There's the E4. Maybe I can hit the E4. There you go. Nice. 650. Angle it. Okay. Yeah, look at how much health my 116 just lost for that play. Nice. It's a good shot. It's very funny that this Kron is focusing me when they're literally being farmed by like every other player. Dang. Nice. There you go. V4 gun actually doing something. I don't want to be hit by that Type 5, so I gotta back up to here. My god! Freaking morons, dude. Yep. And then let me die. Thanks, 116. You're really, really helpful. You're really fucking helpful, dude. You're a piece of shit is what you are. That's what you are. You're a piece of shit. God. That really pissed me off. 116 ate my shell. He ate my shell. when I was trying to help him, and then I assumed he was going to look at the Type 5 Heavy and stop him from poking, and just didn't. He just lets him poke for free, and lets the Type 5 shoot me for 800 damage, while I'm trying to kill the VZ, and throws my game, and then gets to farm the health off of that. Piece of shit, dude. That's what you are. Piece of shit. You're in a full health Heavy with a 1200 damage clip, and apparently it's too hard for you to just push the Type 5 when he's staring at me. No, instead you gotta back up like the bitch you are, and let me take the shell for you. After eating my shell. Thank you. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you. I hate teammates. I really do. I really do. I hate teammates. And it's these 60%ers that refuse to do anything for you that really piss me off. They really piss me off. I'm sitting there, distracting everybody, I guess, and I'm the one who still gets punished and die. That's great. It's really fun. Hi, I'm the captain. What? Too many Jose's and Juan on NA? They camp? No, they don't camp, they YOLO. But I do agree, there is a lot of Spanish-speaking players in the NA server that suck at the game, and I'm not really sure why they're so bad. I don't really care if there's Hispanic viewers in my audience, or if people share this clip, because it's true. It's true. I don't know why they are so bad at the game. That's not to say all Spanish people are bad at Blitz. It's to say that the majority of the ones that have the name Jose Juan Defender 2025 suck at the game. And if you think that's racist, I don't care. Cry about it. It's not racist if it's a fact. Oh, we got the Ho-Rate. Oh, what are we doing, bruh? Put on my reactive. Yeah, you wanna, like, what, 240? Ooh, you got me good. That's a great play. Thank you, Mouse, for almost screwing me over. Yeah, now we're gonna ignore. Yeah, we're all just gonna ignore the XM. We're all gonna ignore the XM. We're all gonna ignore the XM. Wow. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's just ignore the XM. Let's all screw me over. Yeah, whatever. I'm dead, aren't I? There you go. That's who you got. It's crazy how selfish these players are. 50B's 2 marks, so he's clearly just an asshole trying to go for damage instead of anything else. That's what you get, though. You get these players who are... Oh, great. And I get tracked. Yep, I'm dead now. That's the end of my game. Yep, there you go. Yep. That's great. That's really amazing. Everybody leaves me to die. I get rushed by the XM and my asshole 50B and everybody else on my team. We have a 2-mark mouse. We have a 2-mark 50B. We have a 2-mark everybody. And they're so fucking selfish that they will screw me over. The 50B will actively shoot other targets and screw me over so that I can deal damage. So congratulations, you've shown everybody on stream why you're an asshole. This is why I hate the Blitz player base. This is why. It's because you get players like this guy. Wow. Good play. 2 marks. What a freaking joke, dude. You are a 2-mark player. What a joke. You're better than 85% of the players? Well, we will lose. Because of this 50B specifically. Oh my god. That's really fun. Games like this really piss me off. They really piss me off. We had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with marks. 5 players on our team had gun marks. And we lost specifically because the mouse and the 50B ignored the XM, let him bleed me, and then they left me. The mouse died, so I can't really blame the mouse. Chungus, what are you doing? Why would you not kill the freaking Hori? Yeah, let me just ignore the tank with a 560 alpha to go look at the okay. We still did more than my Mark XP. We actually went up. This 50B is a piece of shit. You didn't even do any more damage to me. Piece of shit, dude. This whole team sucked. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand it. These games are starting to get me a little, These games are starting to get me a little pissed off. Because... I mean, you guys watch that. The XM rushes me. I'm there face-hugging the XM. And while that's going on, the 50B decides, nah, fuck him. I'm gonna go shoot the tanks that are not a threat. And ignore the XM, because that damage doesn't matter to me. He's a reroll, of course, because he only has 4,000 or 5,000 games. I cannot stand people like that. If you are such a douche that you can't afford to use one of your 415 alpha shots on a 280 hit point tank to get the kill, then you don't deserve to play this game. That's how I look at it. Like, yeah, if I'm in a tank that has 900 damage per shot, I'm not going to waste it on the XM. But if I'm in a tank that has 3 shells and I can use one of those 3 shots to take 280 damage and get a kill, I'm going to do it. That's the difference between me and a lot of other skilled players in this game, is I will actually get kills. Especially when it comes to gun marking. Getting kills actually gives you more XP. You're literally screwing yourself over when you're not getting kills. What did the mouse achieve by doing this YOLO maneuver? I don't know. I don't know what anybody on our team is doing. The problem was I got stuck there, and then they all just left me. Then they all went over to kill that one person that went towards town, and I just got stuck and died. It's the one problem with tank destroyers. The one problem with TDs is that they are team reliant, right? The V4 is great, but at the end of the day, you don't have a turret. You have tracks. And the moment you get tracked, you're cooked, because you can't move. You have one repair kit. You're physically just cooked. I was really hoping that would ammo rack him. But that is the problem that you'll... Okay. Bro just insta-pokes and snaps it. I know how inaccurate the grill is on move. A grill snapping that shot is insane. That is all I can say. A grill snapping that shot is insanity. Oh my god. Can't really back out of here, but I'm in a pretty safe spot for the most part. Actually, I might be able to hit the Felice. Or not. Or I'll completely miss him and all my shells will screw me over. This one's a lot more realistic. Let me get stuck. Yeah, there it is. This grill is really pissing me off. You're some dogshit grill player who's getting away with making some ridiculously stupid pokes. Oh, fuck you. Nice, 640. Yeah, El frickin' bozo, dude. Yep, goodbye. Oh my god! Oh my god. I can't with this game. I'm gonna get, yeah, no base cap reset. Oh, I could have actually done okay damage, but no, as usual. Nothing. Because they capped the freaking base, dude. My god. Let's cap the base! Let's cap the base! I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad at these teams. They're really getting me salty right now. I'm getting really salty. What is this trash, bro? Freaking Metro player capping a base? You're a 62%er. That's what you think the best play is. To cap the base. Really? Really? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'm getting really salty. If that shot had hit the one, the Felice, it would have reset the base cap. At least enough that I would have been able to not worry about base cap. All I wanted was damage at the end of that game, and there was so much damage I could have done. Bro, I've seen you do the same thing. Yeah, go find a clip then. You type shit like that, but you don't actually have proof. You just act like you do because you imagine it in your mind. Go find proof of me with a 400 alpha gun ignoring a 270 hit point clear. You know why I know you're dead wrong? Because since gun marks have been added into the game, I've been going for every single kill at every single juncture I can. So that's how I know you're dead wrong. Because kills give you more XP towards gun marks than anything else. More than damage, more than anything. So when you type a comment like that, it really just shows that you're incompetent. That's all it does. Have I done it throughout my Blitz career? Yes. Obviously, at some point, I've probably gone for damage over a kill. But not in a 3-shot autoloader when I have a person right in front of me being rushed. That is very selfish. Put on my reactive just in case. Yep. Only 388 though. That's basically nothing. Alright, he's gone. Alright, this was a good game. There you go. 4,000 damage, 2 kills. This was kind of like the ideal V4 game there. You farm out a super heavy and call it a day. Well, we went up 1% because we got 290. I mean, we're still going up. We haven't really gone down at all, so we're slowly going up. We're at 87.47. We just need to get a couple good games here. Like, if we can get like a 5 or even a 6k, we'll go up like 3-4%. That girl's in the Mammoth clan? Never heard of that clan. Don't know. All I know is he hit some of the dumbest shots. Like, I've never... Anybody that has driven the grill knows how incredibly inaccurate that vehicle is on move. It is arguably the least accurate tank on move, like in tier 10. A grill snapping 2 shots immediately into somebody's lower plate is the most BS I've ever seen. Raging, because you're trying to 3-mark in a TD with bad gun handling and blaming teammates is funny. Interesting. Mark, reading your comments is funny. Alright. Oh, he's just gonna go for it. He can't, dude. It really pisses me off when I miss shots like that. Oh, yeah, great. There goes our Progetto. El Guacho. Yeah. There's the Hispanic player I was talking about before. That's the kind of player that you don't want on your team. So, yeah, not sure what to say about this, but what I do know is that we're actually in a pretty decent spot here. These concepts are screwed. Good job, Prague. That was very good gameplay. There's 722. They're cooked. There's nothing they can do. These concepts did not think about their game. Oh, look, guys, I'm not going for the one shot. I'm such a bad teammate. Yeah, in certain situations, when I have 18 teammates here, I'm not going to go for the one shot. But, obviously, I'm not going to also ignore a killing shot when my teammates need the support. Alright, they're going to kill him. I'm going to take the V4, or the M103 out of the game. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I can't turn? Now you're just going to back up into my teammate? Yeah, okay, dude. That's amazing. Apparently the M103 can reverse at like 800 miles an hour. I didn't know that. What is the reverse speed of the M103? I don't even get that. The E5's reverse speed is 12. I don't understand how the M103 is able to back up so fast that I could not manage to see his lower plate. That actually really confused me. There you go. Okay, the STB's going all the way over there. I'm gonna ignore the STB. Nice. 605. Put on my adrenaline. Boom, boom. 397. You got me so good. There's 530. You know what the funny part is? The Faust has ridiculous levels of DPM, so it can actually, like, out-reload me here. I don't care. Faust's game is over. You can do whatever you want, Faust. You're done, bro. Doesn't matter to me. This is a good game. I don't really care again. Like, you're so focused on me, you're ignoring the guy who's actually killing you. M60's gonna try and get the kill on the 50 TP, get shot. The Minnow's gonna get the clear. Well, I did fine. No? Nah, Minnow's still gonna get the clear. He tracked him. Bye-bye. Not a bad game, though. No, for dessert, I have Droodles. Yes, Hannah, you poodler. Well, we went up 1%. I got 304 mark XP that game. We're up to 88.55. We're getting there. We're slowly going up. Unfortunately, we didn't get any kills that game, but we got a lot of damage, so... What'd you send me there, femboy? Is it you watching my Stremler? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Loop, there you go. You 2-marked it already? I 2-marked it, but that's because I played up to 56% solo. Let me see how many games I played in the V4 in total. That's really the best way to see. In total, in my 30-day, I have played 35 games in the V4. Today I'm doing fine. We're 72%, 3,500 average. It's 4,000 W8 in this vehicle. And we're also playing at, like, peak time. In other words, this is, like, the worst time to play Blitz. There's 2 straight players on the enemy team. Like, every game we're playing, there's 60-plus percenters in our battles. So the fact that I'm averaging this much damage while going up against tryhards every game, it shows that we're doing pretty good. What's the mark XP for the V4? 224. So one problem with the TVP Shazam, it has really bad reverse speed, and because of that, it's put you in a really awkward position because you cannot get out of that spot. That's the big advantage of the V4, is it does have massive levels of reverse speed, which can make it very hard to push this thing. They have a Yag in the back, which I'm obviously quite frightened of. Okay. That's where the Yag is, dude. Of course, he's freaking there. It's always the same shit. I just get punished because some TD perfectly counters me. It's like they know where I'm gonna be. It's insane. It is insane. Literally, the only spot that could have countered me is where that Yag went. I perfectly went out of the way of where I thought the Yag was going to be, so that they wouldn't hit me, and they're still there. Of course, dude. Thankfully, it was only a 600 damage shot, because he had to load gold. Still ridiculous, though. The funny part is you can't even counter it. I can't spot the Yag because he's sitting still back there, so there's no counter. Great. I'm gonna get shot by the concept. Oh, the concept missed. That's nice. I'm pushing the 50B, of course. There you go. 671. Pens me once. Bounces. I was hoping. I lost 84 health from that ram. Really? It's a 50B, dude. The thing is like no armor. Either way, we've done okay this game. Is gun marks available on tier 8? Yes, it is. Still can't poke where the Yag is, so I have to go this way. The Yag's right there. $626 from a 670. Okay. I'm not getting shot by that Yag, so I'm just going to keep waiting here. I don't know where the T95 is either, but I know where the Yag is. Oh, there he is. I knew it, dude. Nice. Sometimes this gun works, and when it works, it's nice, right? This concept is the biggest frickin' bitch, dude. I know what he's doing. He's just using his Yag as cover. It's a smart play. It's just really, really frustrating for me. Oh, our concept's already flanking. Concept kills our teammate. Yeah, I don't know if the T95 is there or not. Just wait here. Is this concept really just gonna sit here the entire battle? Is this really what we're gonna do, concept? Is this how much of a trash bag we are? Oh. Oh, his AP. Even better. Oh, there's the Yag. This Yag is freaking awful, dude. There you go. That's pretty good. V4, the new YOLO wagon? Not really. Can't believe I didn't kill the Yo. Were you in my game or something? Well, we did pretty good, though. Somehow that's not an ace. 5,400 damage, 3 kills. Yeah, I'll give you a thumbs up, Shazam. That's, by the way, that concept is the same guy. Please give me a... Aw, it would have been funny if you'd give me a thumbs down. That concept on the enemy team is the same one who, was the 116 who screwed me over on my team, so... I guess karma's a bitch, isn't it, dude? Reactive single-handedly saved me there. Like, if I was not running reactive, we would have lost that game. Both shells did less than 300 damage, and reactive saved my ass. So, I'm very happy that reactive exists. How do you zoom in like that? It's simple. It's just called play on PC. It's that simple. So, are we up to 90% now? We are. So, we're at 90.35. So, we got less than 5% to go. So, we've been doing pretty good. Song's a bop. I don't know what happened to the lawyer, my lawyer, the last time I saw them jump. What am I looking at? That Yag threw that game on their team. So, 3 heavies, okay. I'm not going up the hill. Well, I'm happy that our gun actually worked last game. I think they are here. I could be wrong, but I'm being a little cautious because they only have one medium. Maybe they're not here. They all went up. Interesting. I'm very surprised their whole team went up. Oh, they have a Pramo. I didn't even realize that. That is not where I aimed, but you know what? I'll take it. I will 100% take it. Oh. Aiming. Boom. Chieftain has terrible side armor, so it's very easy to cut through a Chieftain. That definitely hit, and 100% penned. Oh, move! My god, I'm not moving. You can move out of my way, you frickin' trash bag, dude. Oof, 1200. That's an insane ram. The V4 is very good at ramming. A lot better than people may think. He's right there. Bruh. Dang. I'm gonna turn around. He's dead. It's not worth my time to fight him. Why is Droodle now live stream this early? 'Cause poob. That's his vibe. 'Cause poob. Of course. Conway just completely in the open, not detected, because we love tank destroyer camo values. The V4 is terrible camo. It's basically a heavy tank, so it makes sense, but shows you just how dumb TD camo values are. Okay. It's really, really frustrating that that didn't pen. Alright, good job, girl. I don't want to waste my shots on this grill, but I already know I'm probably going to have to. Alright, good. The grill shot. Alright, nice. Grill's gone. Oof! 827 HE. That has got to hurt. I was hoping we could get the kill, but we still did pretty good. Pretty good game overall. Karma's a bitch. Remember that video? I do. I do remember that video. Alright, we're at 91%. Does it have a name and settings? It's how to turn the tank without turning the turn on PC? Bruh. That's like one of the most basic controls. It's literally just... what? It's just right-click. Just hold right-click. Unless you're on a trackpad. But it's pretty easy. Alright. Either way, we're at 91% now, so we have 4% to go. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. That, Type 61 really screwed up big time. I do not know why he rammed me. That was a terrible play on his part, because he's a decent player. He's in straight. Just don't know why he rammed me. You do not ram a 268 version 4. It will not go well for you. Has a load of armor on the front. We're doing 3,600 average in the tank so far today. 4,200 average W&8, so if we can get like 2 or 3 more decent games, we'll be done. 50B, 30B mouse. Okay, that's a decent matchup. I like that the 116 also does not have reactive anymore. Alright, here we go. 463 damage with that ram? Yeah, it's quite a bit. Also, there were a lot of people trying to tell me the Felice is pronounced Felice. It's not. It's Felice. I know that for a fact. Of course. Of course, the 116 is going to shoot me. He's got 18 tanks around him, and he's like, I'm a shoot for yours. You're going to hit a big track. angle it. Nice. I'm not sure why that 268 never shot, but okay. I'm just gonna bait. Oh, that works too. Dang. And the Atlas backs up, bruh. Where'd the Atlas even pen me? There? Okay, dude. Oh, no you don't. Okay, we're good. Ooh! Oh, it was so close, actually. Oh, we're not going to get any damage this game. Their team's just getting farmed so fast. They're all terrible. I'm going to just try and push this mouse as fast as I can. I couldn't shoot him. These stupid little tank stoppers would have eaten my shell. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-boom, boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-boom, boom, 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 boom. Well, we will do a little over 3,000 damage, which is pretty nice. Yo, guys, the mouse armor is so good. They buffed it. Did you guys know that? They did actually buff the mouse armor. It's a fact. Oh, we got a kill, and we did 3,700, so I can't get mad. The V4 is pretty average gameplay. Like, we're just going 3,700 every game. I quit the game because a year ago. I don't think the game's in a bad state right now. I actually think that the overall balance changes that Wargaming made in the latest patch were pretty good. The only thing that I really disagree with is the fact that Wargaming nerfed the view range of mediums. I think that was the dumbest thing ever. Okay. Winishnabra. We got that same mouse from the previous game. That guy's really bad. I'm gonna go fully wide. They only have a minnow, so that's good. Yeah, you're talking about the bend over guy? Yeah. He's pretty bad. I know who he is. I've seen him before. He's terrible. Reactive. Get penned once. I'm going to over-angle the side. There you go. We get a bounce. Nice. Look at that. .57 heavy has terrible reverse speed, which means we can overpoke and get another easy pen into his vehicle. Puts on shell reload boost. We're just going to wiggle the tank. Okay, there you go. Not sure why he actually put on shell reload boost. Yep, he shot me once. Goodbye. That was a really good play there. You got me good. $490? How does $490? Oh, KPZ spawn camping. Oh, that makes me angry. That makes me angry. That makes me very, very angry. That makes me very, very, very angry. There's the ST1. I can't spot him is the problem. We're a TD. We have TD view range. I know where he is, just can't spot him. And with the Kampfpanzer camping in the spawn, I think we're just going to fall back. There. I gotta be really careful here, because that KPZ is still probably spawn camping. The last thing I want to do is put myself in a position where that KPZ can hit me. I don't know if that hit, but I'm hoping it did. Nope. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. Really, he pens me at that angle. That is insane. That is actually insanity that he just penned me at that angle, dude. What was that? Oh my god. Oh my god, this gun is freaking awful. Holy crap. I mean, we're doing fine. Just cannot believe that that shot missed by that much. There he is. There's the freaking trash cancer patient in the back. Alright, there you go. Nice shot into the Minotauro. Type 61 rolls me 380. That's wild. KPZ shoots, so that gives me the time to back up. Oh my god. This CS is screwing me is what he's doing. He needed to push that type, and he just didn't. So now I've got 29 health because of that. Am I alive? Yes. For how long? Probably not much longer. I don't know where the TVP is. That's the issue. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. I did assume the TVP was back there. There's the KPZ. Just heats right through me, dude. Oh well. I was hoping that our 60 would grow a pair and do something, but that was too much to ask, I guess. Should be a win, though. I'm hoping we pen that blind shot. Yeah, we did. We hit the TVP with that shot. Nice. I shouldn't have made the play that I did. I should have just waited. But we did pretty good this game, so I can't get too mad. We 100% carried this game for our team. If we win, it'll be because of us. The 60 screwing the team. Yep. Good job, 60. Way to go. You threw the game for the team. Yep. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, he actually got the kill. If this 60 HEs him, it could be a win. But the problem is the TVP has 790 health. Oh my god, dude. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? Bro, what are we doing? Oh my freaking awful. Oh my god, wow. Just quit the game. Just quit the game. Wow. Just quit the game. Just quit the game. I cannot believe our 60 is that freaking bad. I got the G-Sore. I saw that, Ren. Did you have work today, Ren? Well, we went up 1.24%. We did 5,300 damage. Like, as I said, I carried this game. I 100% carried this game. Mouse did 0. Good job, Bendover. Let's get in the queue quickly, so hopefully you can get on the enemy team. Okay. Sleeping in an Amazon Prime van right now? What? What is the point of Blitz artillery? What? I don't even know what that question means. Ugh. I think Wargaming should buff heavies with 80% hit points? What? No, we don't need heavies with 4,000... 80%? That would be like actually 4,000 to 5,000 health on heavies. Why would we want that? No. No. That's terrible. That's terrible. If you do that, you're just taking away all the stats that people have ground for years. That is terrible. I can't tell if that's rage bait or an actual opinion. That's terrible. That's the worst thing I've ever read in my life. What? No. Just nerf DPM. We don't need to give tanks 5,000 health. Do you know how long battles would last? They would be like 10 to 15 minutes. No. You gotta think before you type sometimes. Alright, well nobody's gonna be here because we already see a 60 TP and the rest of their team. Oh. What are we doing? Nice, we actually got a bit of good RNG there. It's just, yeah. Okay. Good shot, Sheridan. I'm not using a repair kit on that. It's not worth it. I cannot believe that we bounced a freaking Ritter, dude. Okay, well at least we hit that. That made up for it big time. Goodbye. I was about to say, where did he pen me? He went right through my lower plate. This tank does have good armor, but it's not enough sometimes to get bounces. I mean, we're doing fine. That shot on the Ritter was ridiculous, though. What the... I hate this game, dude. I hate it so much. Okay, nice. Cicilino shoots the 183. Yeah, you can't pen me in the lower plate. Fun fact. A lot of people think they can. You can't. This tank bullies 183s. Mainly for that reason right there. They think they can pen it, and they don't. Alright, we're good now. Yeah, get frickin' trashed on, dude. Goodbye, Conway. Alright, Tortoise is dealing with that. We're gonna head over this way to see if we can deal with the 60 TP. That's not good. I've done pretty good in this game. Oh, he got it through my frickin'... Oh, dang it, dude. Is it winnable? 100%. Good stuff, Seleno. TVP is gonna throw it. Oh. Oh! Thank God, dude. Thank God he low-rolled that. This TVP did throw it. This TVP 100% threw it. They got lucky the 60 low-rolled. We went up 1.3%, which puts us up to 93.96. So we're very close now. We've been having good games. I mean, I've been doing good. Still haven't gotten an ace. I don't think we've aced this tank once the whole day. Okay. Well, what did I just do? Oh, I just updated my Discord accidentally. Dessert was Droodles. You guys are such gooners. Went too far right. Yeah, it did. It screwed me over. Alright, if we can get like a 5k game here, we're done. We don't have to play any more games. I'm up early so I can wash my hair, mentally prepare to get interrogated, yeah. Oh, hopefully it goes well for you, you poob. I don't like this map. No balls team. What are we talking about, dude? This is called a team that has a brain, is what this team is. I've got my finger on the 5 key. It's ready. Okay, I think we're good. Imagine having tiny hands trying to play Blitz. You must have to get like a tiny keyboard. Or I guess you could get a mouse with macros, but still. Good thing we didn't go there, huh? There's one bounce. Ooh. Oh, 1,025. Holy crap. Nice. 2,400 damage already in this incredibly short time period. Wow, look at that. I went for the kill. Isn't that crazy? Dang. I didn't expect that to hit, but I hoped. Really? Really? Is this what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get shot by the piece of shit 4005? Our team not killing that 1-2-1B is a problem. Okay, well the 4005 can't hit me from there, so that's nice. E3 put on it. Okay. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, dude. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. This game fucked me. It really did. I don't... There's nothing else to say. I fire shell at the lower plate of the E3, it misses. And then he damages my ammo rack, or whatever, my loader, so I can't out-reload the E3. I would have shot the E3 once, out-reloaded him, and killed him, which is exactly what my plan was. But the game literally fucked me two ways. Two ways it screwed me over. I mean, I still did fine. I supported my team. I made the play that won our team the game. But the game seriously fucked me over this game. Like, it's insane. I'm having a good game, and Wargaming says, nah, eat a dick, you're gonna miss the easiest shot, and you're gonna get screwed because of that. So whatever. This is where I get frustrated. It's when I'm, like, really close to getting the 3 mark, and the game does that. That's what gets me really frustrated. That really pissed me off. That really pissed me off. We probably didn't go down on our mark. No, we actually went up, but we could have actually, like, finished the 3 mark that game if we'd penned those 2 shots on the E3. We would have been at 4k damage, 1400 blocked. We would have gotten... I can't with this game sometimes, dude. I get really frustrated when it's not my fault. When RNG screws you, it is so unenjoyable. It's the only thing that the V4 screws you over with is RNG. I've been giving our team wins. Like, the reason I'm going such good win rate today is because of the plays I've been making. I've been playing aggressive. I'm going 74% solo in a TD. Like, I am giving the teams wins. The plays that I'm making on that cron, the plays that I'm making on that E3 are giving our teams wins. It's just, I'm making calculated plays and the game's just screwing me over, dude. Please give me a good team. Ah, great, they have a G-Sor. At least the G-Sor is not that scary. I've got reactive. That thing's dealing like less than 200 damage a shot to me. Where's our team going, dude? I'm going wide. I might get screwed for it, but there's nowhere else I can play V4. I have no gun depression, and I have no side armor, so I have to play it over here. This is the only spot that's safe. Yeah, great. It's exactly as I predicted. G-Sor the tank goes over here. It's going to get hauled down on that far corner. And that's going to be the end of fun as we know it. Oh my god. This game really knows how to piss me off, dude. Yeah, of course. You're already in my ass. Basically, I'm screwed. But, we'll see. Isn't this really exciting? This is the gameplay that I signed up for here today. I'm screwed. Yep, there it is. There it is. You piece of shit, G-Sor. Fucking kill yourself, dude. This 50B is a piece of shit for backing off. I'm gonna do literally nothing this game. Literally fucking nothing. 0 damage, bro. Yeah, run in the cover, you little rat. Nah, fuck off. I'm pushing you. I'm not finishing this game a 0. There you go, 650. Keep tunneling me, G-Sor. I do not care. I know you want to tunnel me. Yep, there you go. There goes my game. Wow, I actually lived. L fucking bozo. Get out of my game, you piece of shit. This game really pissed me off, dude. I did nothing wrong, and I got punished for playing. Tracked him. Can't pen him. Tracked him, dude. That's really fun. At least I didn't deal 0. Goodbye, G-Sor. Bye, G-Sor. That was really fun. That was really fun. Once again, I was the reason our team won. I sat there, and the enemy team did nothing, but I did nothing. That was really fun. That was really fun. I love going up against tanks with 12 degrees of gun depression that I can't pen, and then also being forced to do literally nothing while my team farms. I did worst on the team. It was obvious why. What was I supposed to do in that battle? There's nowhere else I can drive a V4, because there's nowhere else on the map that I can use the tank's gun depression. Nowhere. I couldn't go to the medium flank. I would have died. So the only spot I can drive the V4 is right where I went. And you just don't do anything. The G-Sor gets all the way to the corner immediately. None of your team supports you. And then you just sit there and do nothing. That was my gameplay. And it would have been a hell of a lot worse if that 57 heavy didn't screw that shot up on me. But, like, holy, dude, holy. Games like that really piss me off. It's the games where Wargaming refuses to give me good matchmaking. All I needed was a team that went with me. If I had had one player go wide and counter the G-Sor, I could have pushed through mid, and I could have dealt with the 57 heavy, and I would have been fine. But the problem is, when all you have is a 50B who backs off and leaves you, then you're screwed. This 50B, Garbin the Great. That game really pissed me off. Either way. Not a bad game, just... No, that was a bad game, I lied. Bro gets nuked. There you go. Nice. I'll take a kill. A kill is always good. Putting on reactive just in case that 268 tries to shoot me. I didn't know if he was going to, but the last thing I wanted was for that 268 to do that. That's why we run calibrated, by the way, guys, because you can actually pen your shots. Oh my god, I don't get any damage, dude. It's just the same shit. I'm too slow to actually do anything. That's really frustrating. Of course. Same trash Waffentiger from the other game. Yeah, get out of my game. Actual garbage. We actually did pretty good this game. We got 4 kills, and that's all I care about. I have a feeling the 1-2-1B is going to poke this corner. It looked like he was going to. Could be wrong, though. Oh, there he is. There you go. Pen me again. Nice. Okay, the reason I want him to pen me again is because he's going to drive towards me and try to kill me, and it'll allow me to get a pen into him again. That's all I wanted. Okay, good. I was about to say if this Sheridan screws this up. But my thought process was if I lowered my health, the 1-2-1B would try and push me. And he did, which gave me an extra 700 damage. Versus him sitting there and getting shot by the Type 5 and I get no damage. Done. There you go. 4,300, 4 kills, it's over. The V4, as I said, was not a hard experience at all. This was probably one of the easiest tanks I've had to 3-mark by far. The gun screwed me over a couple times, which definitely got me frustrated, but in general, we did totally fine. I mean, that game made up for the last team we had by a lot. 3-marking TDs is very easy in my opinion. For most, the Błyskawica was very challenging, especially when it had a super high XP bar when I did it. But yeah, we did pretty good today in the V4. Let's see what we averaged overall. Today we did 33 games in the V4, and we went 75.76% solo with 3,662 average damage. So we did pretty good. Like, I cannot complain. And in total, it took me 43 games to 3-mark the tank, and we averaged over almost 3,700. I mean, we've been doing pretty good in the V4. The V4 is great. Like, I have to say, I know that there's people that hate the V4, but personally, I have not had any complaints about this vehicle, apart from the gun trolling me every now and then. The only reason I'm mad when the gun trolls me, though, is because I'm trying to get my mark percentage to go up. Like, in normal circumstances, if I was just playing this tank, after now it's done 3-marked, I wouldn't care. You know, like, obviously I get mad, but I'm not going to, like, mold and tell people that they should die. But when I'm trying to 3-mark, it's a different story, because when I'm trying to 3-mark, those shots that miss are crucial to increasing your mark XP. And when they miss, it's very, very frustrating. So it's not necessarily that I'm getting mad in that sense. It's just like, I'm happy we won. We did really, really good today in the V4. It's just like, some of those games, those moments shouldn't have happened, you know? That shot on the back of the mouse was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, the V4 was an incredibly chill 3-mark experience. I'm very happy that Wargaming buffed this tank. I think it's super, super strong now that they have. I think that marks the 20th tank. Yes, indeed. That is now the 20th tank we have 3-marked. So we're about a fourth of the way through tier 10 at this point. About a fourth of the way through tier 10. We've done a lot of the hard tanks, like the Felice was obviously a super, super challenging one. I bet you the marks dropped on this tank. Wow, no. The Felice is officially the hardest tank to 3-mark in the game now. So, it actually wasn't too bad at all. It took me like 70 games to 3-mark it. It was not a hard tank to 3-mark, honestly. I'm waiting for the Atlas to be markable. But yeah, a lot of the tank's 3-marks have gone down a lot. Like, you'll notice that a lot of my marks are now sitting at like 96%. The Błyskawica, I had to get 270 XP to 3-mark this tank. It's now down to 250. So it is literally so much easier for somebody to 3-mark the tank now than it was when I 3-marked it. This was a very, very challenging tank to 3-mark. The bat chat, like, all of my marks are still over 95%. Some of these tanks we've gone even higher in. So, it's kind of funny. The 183 has dropped a lot. Mine's at almost 97%. That shows how bad the average 183 driver is. But yeah, not too bad overall. You know, it's hilarious for me. The Kampfpanzer 70 still only has a 247 XP 3-mark. And I 3-marked this thing at tier 9, and my mark percentage has actually gone up since I 3-marked it. The mouse was absolute pain. And what a shocker, the mouse's 3-mark has dropped. Like, a lot of these tanks, their marking has dropped, which I'm not surprised at all. I don't know what tank we're going to mark next. I have no clue what tank we're going to mark next. I do plan on doing the Kron. I know Archangel asked why I didn't do the Kron, and the only reason is actually pretty simple. It's because the Kron's mark XP is still dropping a little bit every day. It's down to 2633. I've just been kind of waiting for it to go down and down and down. Like, even the E6, like, if you look at the E6, the mark XP of the E6 actually dropped. There it is. It's down to 284, and it was originally 301. So a lot of these tanks have dropped on their XP. And it's not because of the nerf. It dropped because just a lot of the skilled players that were driving them have stopped driving these vehicles because they got their marks. They don't want to play the game again. So I'm just waiting for a lot of these tanks to drop. Like the 113 went from 290 to 273 now. All these vehicles are dropping massively in their mark XP. It's why I've told all these skilled players, or it's not why I've told skilled players, but it's why I've told all of you, if you want to mark your tanks, do the easiest ones first, because those vehicles are only going to get harder in the potential future. The harder ones are always going to get easier. That's just a fact. That's how I look at it. So, either way, hopefully enjoy today's stream. E50M mark is still pretty high. It has dropped a little bit. It's 276 now, but it's still very, very high. But yeah, hopefully enjoy today's stream. If you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure to smash that subscribe button.